Hello and welcome to A Year in Minecraft. I have a couple of things I want to do. Number one is I want to get these guys set up in like a little mini base around it. This is turning out to be like a little project. Like, yeah, my main base at home is over there, and I'm tempted to move everything over to this island like I initially was planning on doing. Funny how things change like that. Funny indeed. And then I say, oh, I was going to essentially move these guys over here, set up a little trading hub, iron golem farm around this thing. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Oh, it's not night enough. How it is. Also, this thing works, but not like good enough. It's admittedly a little frustrating. I know why. I know it just needed to be like a lot higher up. But that is for our next. It's a learning progress, you know? It's learning, we're learning, figuring it out. And we're learning what works. I know last time I said I was gonna build a wall around this, and admittedly, I probably should do that. Like, thinking about it, that might be a smart decision. Now, just starting to build up this area. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That might be what we have to do first. That might be for this batch of recordings, because I do these, like I said, in batches, so that might be I might go all the way to it. Does line up with it. So we're gonna do this in a bit of the reverse order. Ends up here, that's just extra. All this is extra. I might take it down. Not good enough for a start. But that's different problem? I don't remember where I was going with my statements. Statement ends. I've been watching my yearly go through of one of my favorite podcasts, being the Magnus Archive. I've been rewatching that in my spare time. Not good for me. I've also been thinking about like the other games I want to play on this channel and what else I want to do for this channel. But I don't want it to just be Minecraft. I mainly focus on like cozy games, farming sims, survival games, when there is survival games stuff. But I don't want to just be, this is a Minecraft channel. Like, I could do that too. Maybe if this takes off, I'll rename it and then have a side channel that's not Minecraft. But this is more just, can I do? You know? I'm not even expecting myself to be able to solve it. Like, light it up or something, and have just this across. I'd say save myself some dirt, but I don't really need to do that. Yeah, I might just cut it across it. Connect back over here, dig this out some, or like the cliff side. Take this down some. As this needs to start now sloping this way. So this actually, this probably dip it down. Oh. One way to do it. Or maybe just, I don't know. Oh, I know what I can do. Curve it in this way, curve it this way. Connect it over here. Like, have this be a little natural cave entrance sort of kick going on. But we put our wall above it. Then from here, we'll start going back down. I'd need to go back down a bit more of a slope. Raise it up, probably right here. Still terraforming, still not building. I'm spectacular. Admittedly, there's a lot of the time where I just don't know what I'm doing. And I'm just kind of going off of vibes. Yeah, this part right here. Excuse me? Did one of them try at me? Oh, see, this is much better. Look at that. That's a lot better. I guess when I jumped up, he tried shooting at me through here. Didn't work. The dummy. So it. Here. Should have made a shovel. Why don't I have a shovel? What's wrong with me? A lot of things are wrong with me. That's a stupid question. There's so much wrong with me, it's actually kind of sad. Yay, chronically ill. Hip hip hooray for chronically ill. Alright. Now this needs to go down steps. And I can back over here. Yeah, I'm gonna need a shovel. I'm gonna need a shovel badly. Care if it's like a stone shovel, wood shovel, just something, you know? Because I didn't bring any of them. Well. Goodies it is. I'm over here working on it, the more I realize it is actually. I'm just not patient. And I need to be near it for it to work. You know? Space trying to do. This part right here might flatten out a bit. So there's a little more room over there for what I want to put. What do I want to put here? Don't know. Don't know yet. Figure that out. That's a future me. Current me is admittedly just trying to get more dirt so that I can do more terraforming. So that way, it's super easy to put in. And also going to bed. Current me is going to bed because, even though it's lit up, we're still. Oh, what do you mean the monster's nearby? Now they're not. What do you mean there's monsters nearby? I say as I sleep next to a mob farm. There's monsters, I say. 'Cause I have to go around and hit some monsters. I don't plan to do, like, much terraforming. That's why I only did the wooden shovels. Though they broke so quickly. I don't really need... I just need enough that it sort of pulls it away from there. Still kind of keeping it natural. Over here. Yeah, I definitely need to fill in this spot. Alright. I might re-dig out this spot, refill it in, and have this be like a little boatway? Feel weird to say it like that, but sure. Little boatway. One of the things I'm going to do is fix how atrocious this looks. Ooh, wait, hold on. Nope, that's coming with me. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that carrot. Oh, any of you guys have something you don't know what to do with? No? Cool. I'll be right back. This needs to be planted like yesterday. our little gate markers. Set up this. Admittedly, I should just make a this a collection episode instead of but like I think I have potatoes. Did I get a potato? I mean, not at the other village. That might have been at the. Use my rambling. Yeah, I want to build a little bit of a base over there. Like, this was a good starter attempt, even though there's nothing but a bed in here. ADHD is a bitch, and I don't care to listen to it. I'm gonna bring this. Actually, I'm not gonna bring it. I'm just gonna make it. 5 more sticks. Where's... it? Oh. Oh. Oh wait, you are... Make some spruce sticks then. Throw that. Probably. I'll bring the backrest with me. No, that's... What? The rest back with me. Don't ask me what I was trying to say. For I do not know. I'm also going to plant the potato, bone meal the potato and carrots. Start getting that going. Alright. Got a bunch of potatoes. And a bunch of carrots now. Still a bunch of bread. Or wheat bread. And we can also eat these and cook the rest. If you guys like these. No. Well, some of you guys are gonna get lucky. There we are. I guess I'll put one of the... I guess I'll put these in that small chest, because that small chest, occasionally, they will drop both potatoes and carrot, right? I think? Maybe. Also, I'm making the double chest. There we are. Don't remember what I was gonna do next. I think I was still terraforming. I think I was still focusing on that part of it. In which case, I don't think I need to do much more. The only thing I need to do is like fill up these. You need to carve out. Fill this part in. Yeah. That looks good. I realize this is gonna be in the way. So are you. You're gonna be. Alright. This. Maybe make it over. That's a bit more of a wider entry here. The monsters nearby? Yes. Cool. I think they just dropped an enchanted bow. I am okay with this. Got the bow. Nice to just be able to have this actually work for once. You know, I just realized something. Test what I want for the wall. I know I said I was gonna make it like based on the bridge over here. So cobblestone, little fires up like this. But at the same time, part of me wants to make it look a little higher and a little more menacing. So this might turn into a mining episode after all. In which case, I'm sorry. beautiful. However, I am going to make and drop some of this stuff. Then I'm just take a little trip. We could go through the cobblestone generator. I admittedly I don't want. Why were these open? No clue why that was a thing. I'm gonna make another iron pickaxe. Water. Bundleistic. Okay, well... I keep the sticks on me. That way I can make torch. There was a cave I wanted to explore over that way. I have more stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm gonna go down that way. You guys are like, no, don't do that. Do your plan. Do one of your plans, please. We see you go on ADHD-ridden adventures long enough. Please, Skully, please, you beg of me, and yet I laugh at your face. Ha 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 ha. You really think someone named Skully, the imp, was not going to be ADHD-ridden to the max? Do you really think you could get away with avoiding one epically long side quest into who knows where over there? Did you really assume this could all be solved with a plea? I don't know where I got that. Most of the time, I'm not even responding. Oh no. Where was we? I don't know if it was this, but we're gonna check this out. Spoiler alert. I don't think it was this. We're gonna check it out. Another spoiler alert. It was not this. Hey, Cole. My next base, I'm just gonna do what I usually do and build like a little imp hole in the ground. Just start burrowing through everything. And as much as I enjoy being a builder, which is, oh, you're going, do you? Do you really? No. No, I do not. But as much as I pretend to enjoy being a builder, living in a hole in the ground is just more my style. Nothing. I can use on the other side of the mountain. I didn't bring a travel bed. It'll be fine. Be fine until this shield breaks. Oh, why is my shield? Eat. Well, ADHD trip number 2. Getting my better shield, because I know I have a working... Oh, that looked, suggestive. Can't tell me it didn't. Because I know that it did. Back up here. Really shouldn't be trying to do this, but I wanna. The other option is I go over to the actual mine shaft over there. Do some digging in there, but first off, travel bed. Get with me. There. Was I really so stupid that I left it over there? I might have been. I really need to carve out this way and make it proper. Every now and then I'll stop running because I think that I still have a lot of... Or that I'm not running fast enough. It is in here. Alright, well... You. I don't know if I grabbed all that experience. I did not. Also, I found out that you can make blaze farm. And I'm just like, the more I find out that people do XYZ, the more I feel like I am not good at this. Just not. Nothing? Dead ending. No. The ADHD is strong, so I'm gonna do my attempt to fight. I'm gonna dig out this hole. Also make it so that I can escape. Needs to go 7 up. Make the living class. I'll get to sit and look and be pretty. And to have at least 3 spaces above that. Then solid ceiling. You know, so that way it gets down on them. Then needs to that's where the spawn. The leaflet. You're gonna get right back in my pocket. It didn't yeet you hard enough. Anything of interest? Nothing but coal. Superior of the Sprouse brothers at words. This does not need to. Gonna excavate our way up. Did have a thought. Are you using all the cobblestone? Don't you need that for your builds? Trust me. Yes, I do. But I'm gonna make this our little personal mine. Because this path is going to lead right over here. I'm gonna have as like a little mining pathway. We're just gonna start digging down. Or we will once I go to sleep and don't have to deal with a monster. First, to see if I have to deal with monsters. No? Cool. Trying so hard when I could just go over here. It was the Ender friend. I know it. It was an Ender friend. I know it. Fine. Alright. Like, this could be like a little pathway part. Even this out. I can even do one task at a time without losing my mind. Yeah, there's this little path here. Okay. Like, where does this thing go? Make it right here. Get rid of this. Yeah, I might do that. My brain just went, cool, I'll get back to that later. As if that's not how we got into this predicament in the first place. Just square off. Right here. I don't need the cobblestone till I decide to tear everything down and use a better material. Which very well could happen. Or I could just get lazy and just save the better materials for a new base. Could happen too. Or I could just decide to use my furnaces and turn the cobblestones back into stone. That too could happen. Do not underestimate the power of my ADHD. ADHD is such a wild time, by the way. Like, sit there and go, oh yeah, I totally have ADHD, which, by the way, technically speaking, both ADHD and the autism are considered disabilities. But everyone just looks at you and goes, no, it's not a disability. What are you talking about? Like, well, about that. Turns out I can't focus my life, but I also have hyperfixation that I can only focus on Even if it meant saving my life. Then everyone's like, but you're so well-rounded. You don't have, like, you're not, like, neurodivergent in this way or neurodivergent in that way, and da-da-da-da-da. It's, lady, trust me. Trust me, I am. I guarantee you, I most assure you, I am way worse than you. Alright. Down we go. Be a bit wider than I normally make it, but you know what? Okay with that. And more copper. I'm mostly doing this for the cobblestone anyways. Govern 8 9 are lovely for 10. Not want to be giving myself a concussion. Go down here. And there we are. Am I actually gonna put stairs here? That's another question. Am I? Am I actually gonna put stairs here? Oh. I don't know, man. Seems like I have plenty of it. I have plenty of stairs. What am I saying? I have plenty of stairs. I have slabs. I can, like, extend this all back a little bit, turn them into slabs. I have plenty I could do. I could also use this as like a little minecart up and down. I get more redstone. That is the other option. Six. Gavin. Eight. Last one. 10. A bit wider and taller than I normally make. But it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need stairs from going down this one. This is gonna drive me nuts. For now, you know what? Even this out here at the 10th. Or at the 20th, rather. Space is stairs, space, space. 6 by 6. By 6, okay. I can count. Up. And this should give us enough. At least for what I'm planning to do this stage, because remember, this first base, this is just me figuring out things. This isn't anything special, right? We shouldn't think it's gonna be like this grandiose thing, right? It's not. Not something special. It's just our first base, figuring out like what kind of things we can do, what kind of layouts we can have. And that's it. That's all this is really. Just to figure out what kind of thing we can. It feels so good just to build like an imp hole. This is how my imp hole bases starts, usually. Is just like this. 20 spaces down, and usually though I do 3x3s. Or I will do a 1x1 going down. No, it's usually a 3x3. Usually 3x3 stairs. And then it's a 5x5 room, usually. And then I make like little offshoot rooms. And then everything is just underground. Like, just being down here, my brain goes, oh yeah, I know my pattern. I know the pattern I do for my usual imp hole. We could easily just do that right here. And I could. But also I'm trying to learn how to be a builder. That's the other thing, is you can't do that. That's the right spot. That's the right spot. You can't do that by just being down here all the time. It doesn't work that way. Alright? It just doesn't. It's not good for... Not good. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's all we wrote for that one, because that was our last pickaxe. So we're gonna go back up. Yeah, stairs are needed. And it's nighttime. Woohoo. That's a careful. Just pathway. I think I'm not gonna have that be the pathway. I think I am still gonna have over here be the pathway to the mines, but closer. Trying to see it better. Yep. And now we sleep. Oh, there was an ender friend over there. This should be enough stone to get started with what I want. Oh, but it looks like we have some friends in the water over here. Friends burning up over there. Now the question is... Hi, Ender friend. You're just hanging around our base, huh? At least make a few stone pickaxes. Going down into this, get rid of that. We have beds in. Alrighty, that should be good. Oh, love it when it works. Okay. Do I think this is enough cobblestone to do what I want to do? Absolutely. Absolutely not. But we're gonna try anyways. Just the first step of laying the foundation. See if we can speed run this. Yes, that is something. I'm gonna build like a little watchtower there. This little cave I actually bring this here and decorate the cave. I remember I said I was going. From where? Oh. Oh. Well, interesting. I need to wall those up. You have those in. Might be a bit of a game. Okay, so they can still see me from over there. Not an issue. Not an issue. Now it's fixed. Now that's going. Cool. We need to get rid of. I wanted to decorate this. If I ever find an amethyst, that's layer in. And no, I didn't want. I didn't. Yeah. See, I can stay on task. I just have to loop back to the you know? That's all. I just have to loop back to it sometime. Will it take me a while? Yes, it will. Like little fortification towers. I think it's kind of cute. Almost good. Have to get rid of this. There's my. Not really going into a place where I need bow and arrows. I can just get that far. We'll have to come back. Oh well. No harm, no foul. I'm gonna put it there. All right. Maybe if I bring this. Yeah, if I bring this out some, put another power right there. That. There we are. You know, playing this and trying to do this myself really gives me a greater appreciation Minecrafters that do time lapses. Cause yeah. This does take a while. I think I underestimated every time how long it actually takes. But we're almost done with the foundation. It is farther than I've gotten in like 4 or 5. Not really, because we did get like 2 stories built on that. So like I gotta give myself a little more. All the way over there. This is entrance. Over there's going to be a back exit leading to the mines, but this one will lead up to my little village up there. Any more? No? Cool. And this is where we're gonna end it. Being ADHD, going on a side quest, but still managing to lay down the foundation. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys next time, but until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.